Hey guys, and welcome back to Journey with.
The Jacobsons.
So, y'all have been asking for YouTube videos for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And outside of the short videos and the pranks and stuff that we do, we're like, what are we going to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're like, I guess we talk about the obvious thing that makes our relationship stand out from a lot of others.
Mm-hmm.
And that is
Our race.
our race. That's what we get a lot of comments and questions about.
Yes.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ew. You know, it's just so funny. It's about to be 2025,
Mm-hmm.
and we're still yapping about race.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be happening, but
Shouldn't be
it
happening.
is. Mm-hmm.
So let's start off with, I guess, the microaggression.
Mm-hmm. And really quick before we go any further into this, just want to point out what we define microaggressions as, because I do think that people see that word or hear that word and instantly think like, oh, we're complaining about little things. You know what I mean? So what would you say that microaggression, what does that mean?
A microaggression is like a backhanded compliment, a backhanded way of acting, smiling but having like an ill intent behind it, just like disingenuousness. And I guess that's not just the word microaggression, but we're gonna lump all of that under.
Yeah, we're gonna lump. Yes. So,
okay.
So to put it plainly, a microaggression being that whether it's a comment, whether it's anything else under the sun, that on the surface level isn't a big deal, but the intent behind it is not nice, not genuine or respectful or anything like that. Yes.
Yeah, my nose is itchy. Okay. Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
So when I think of microaggressions that we've experienced or that I've experienced since we started dating, I would say are, for example, and I'm going to make this a very generalized type, but when I would introduce you to somebody, whether a family friend or whatever, and they feel the need that to show how cool they are with the relationship. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like I have family and friends who I introduced Adrian to who are amazing, and they gave the same reaction.
If I was blue,
if you were blue or whatever, they're genuinely happy that I'm happy and everything like that. What they project is truly how they feel on the inside. But there are just some of those people who really felt the need to show how cool they were with their relationship.
Yeah.
And I don't know any other way to put it other than that. And you don't want to think that that's what's happening, but you can tell. And it's not just one big thing. It's just all over the course of whether you're there for 5 minutes or 10 minutes talking to that person, that you can tell.
It's like people talk about things that they think that you were interested in because of the color of your skin.
Exactly.
So they'll be like, oh, I was a rapper and back in the day. Like, who cares? Or like, oh, I just ordered this watermelon drink. Like, actually, sir, I don't even like watermelon. So, but yeah, I totally get that. For me, I just feel like little questions and conversation that like I never had before about my relationship. Like my relationship is a hot topic nowadays. Like it gets the girls going. Like people would just ask such inappropriate things, like questions about, in the bedroom, or like, does he smell like a wet dog? Or like just like things that is not okay. And if we were the same color, y'all would never be asking us this. And it's like you have to swallow sometimes and just say, whew, Jesus be with me. Because some of the things, like the audacity, and I feel like I've experienced those things, or a lot of things people don't invite me to, or they'll be like, well, I'm not sure if this is Justin's speed. Mm-hmm. Justin can hang.
I can hang.
Like, I think that's weird. Like, we be out. Mm-hmm. We go out, we kick it, brought him to the HBCU homecoming. Mm-hmm. Like, anything that I can do, he can do. Anything that he can do, I can do. Like, we're human. It's okay to just be like, this is who she loves. This is who loves her. Shut up, no questions asked. Treat her normal. Treat him normal. We are humans, you know?
Yeah.
Did you have anything to add?
I think you covered all of that quite well. Yeah. So, transition.
Throwing a transition there. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. It's quite rude, actually. Didn't your mama tell you, don't step, boy?
Want to talk about that? The one that that I'm going to bring up?
The club?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
I have another one.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
I'm just going to go first on this one. So, we were at the club, and this gentleman. Sorry, I'm being nice. But this guy saw me and Adrian together, and the stare down that I got, and it wasn't like a subtle stare down. It was a whole like glare, then up, down, up again, like type of thing.
Yeah. And then he like brushed shoulders at his point in time, and he just kept kind of like walking by and like just trying to make his presence known.
Yeah.
And was like, make the wrong move, or I'm gonna he was trying to like intimidate Justin because he was with me. It was very noticeable. Like, the entire crowd that we were with noticed it and was like, hey, do y'all know him? And we're like, no, we literally don't. And you could tell it was because he was with me. And like, once he saw that he was with me, the whole energy of this man changed. And I'm like, but that was what I was gonna say. And then the out loud conversations we can hear too. We can hear. So like going to check into a hotel and hearing, two people just giggling and chuckling about the fact that we're together, or the stares that y'all give about like our family whenever we're out. Those are so annoying. Like, and then they look back too. They don't just stare once. People will like look back and be like, is that baby his? Like, you can tell that they're like saying that in their head. First off, granted, this isn't our situation, but adoption is real.
Adoption is real.
That's not necessarily our case right now, but like, would y'all do that to a family that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just that is so like, yes, they stare and it's disgusting. It makes you uncomfortable. Some people stare to the point where they have to speak, and I think that's hilarious.
Yep.
Because they'll like point out the randomest thing. Oh no, we'll talk about that next.
No, but just like you can notice that they're staring, and you like purposely try to make eye contact with them, and then be like, oh, I had to admire your shirt. Where'd you get that shirt? Like,
or that baby's hair is so beautiful.
Oh my god. Oh, just those cheeks, like things like that. And like, we know that you're staring, and I mean, just there's something that people need to get in their heads. The particular people who feel the need to stare or to question or to anything like that. If we are happy, if we are,
which we are,
yes, and we are, if we are causing no harm to anyone around us, which we don't, then it's none of your business.
In person or online. And I get that that's what comes with this territory. It's new for us. Y'all are going to have questions, and that's okay. But like, once we addressed it, y'all don't need to know. I feel like y'all want to know. Y'all want birth certificates. Y'all want to know, y'all want to hear blood types. Y'all want to know crazy stuff. Like, if I
want to know the entire biography, her entire story, my entire story, like, it's not
that we're hiding anything. I think it just also takes time. It takes time for us to open up and speak on this camera. It takes time for us to get to know y'all as a family. We're all on this journey together. And I don't think that spinning it all out at once is going to be genuine for anyone.
There is a quote that lives in my head a lot, and I say it a lot, but it's something around the realms of being nice doesn't cost you a dime. It's literally free to be kind to somebody. It's free to keep, for lack of a better term, ignorant comments and questions to yourself. It costs you $0 to do that. So spend your free money wisely.
And with that said, let's move on to navigating how we navigate all this in public spaces. First off, all glory to God.
Yes.
We pray about everything, all things and everything. We see a nasty comment, delete, pray. Delete, pray. A big saying that we say, I got him on, is let go, let God.
Let go, let
Once
God.
you say let go, let God, I don't care what it is. You better not question it. You have to leave it with God. So I'll give all my yelling out, and then I'll say let go, let God. Because once you say that, you're letting it go to him.
Yes.
But other than that, I will start with this, if that's okay.
Yeah.
This has been something that I think I've had a hard time with navigating in public and in social groups and things like that, because people are very judgmental, and as a woman, even more. Like, I've been asked, do I hate myself? Do I hate the color of my skin? Do I hate the color of my skin? Am I anti-Black? So many things. And it's just like, for a long time, I was like crying and praying, like, it, like, you know, kind of not doubting myself, but just, I don't know, the world was trying to get into us. And it was like, I was questioning the color of my skin. Like, I'm like, am I Black enough because of the partner that I'm with? But then I had to realize, like, first off, society doesn't define anything that I have going on. Second, the color of my skin doesn't change based off the decisions that I make. I am still a Black woman. I still go through the same struggles as any other Black woman. Just because of the person that God created and, you know, molded for me, just because he is a different color doesn't change anything about who I am as a woman. I think that was the hardest thing to navigate publicly. Was just the fact that I need to be strong in me and not let all of this get into it. Cause forget y'all. I'm happy. I'm in love. Like, y'all wasn't checking for me when I was getting beat to the wall. Y'all wasn't checking for me then. Y'all wasn't checking for me when this was never in the picture. When I was with holding somebody down forever. This was never gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that y'all see, what is 32? Is it 32 T?
32.
Now
I want to count. Want to count them? 1, 2. I'm kidding.
Now that it's all 32 showing, now society wants to question my every move. And it's like, I think with this relationship, I have become more grounded in myself and with the Lord, because I know who I am. I know my relationship with God, and can't none of them impact this.
Yeah.
That's my spiel.
Well, I will say navigating for me has been, I think it's been relatively smooth up until the whole social media. That everything was supremely smooth. Like, I'm really good about keeping the outside noise outside. Things don't get to me. I've worked in environments where you have to have thick skin, and I continue to work in environments that you need to have thick skin. So any outside noise that I heard, I genuinely was not making a big deal out of. Like even the person that we mentioned before who gave me the whole up down. Like, do you think that's the first time I ever got looked up and down?
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, but that was the first time that I got looked up and down because I was with her.
Yeah.
But
the people that are like, you're blowing out of your league, they make comments like that to you.
Oh yeah.
Like,
honestly, Adrian feels some way about them. I take them as compliments because they know that I'm with a fox. All right, I am with a genuinely beautiful, awesome woman. Okay. And that is their way of showing their jealousy.
I mean, you look fine. You look fine too.
Oh, thank you. You should see photos of me when we first started dating.
Oh yeah, that black wife effect is for sure loading. It is loading.
Yep. So, but I would say navigating, since I've allowed myself to kind of be within the social media thing, because I've mentioned before on one of her one of the TikTok videos is that social media is not my thing. Mm-hmm. I have Facebook to remember people's birthdays. I have Twitter or X to get my sports updates. Never had TikTok, never had Instagram. Downloaded both of those so I can see the photos that she uploads, or that I could see the videos that she uploads. And it was just all me being interested in her social media. That's all that was.
If he wanted to, he would.
Yes. Make sure that she got one extra like on each one of those photos or those videos. But I'm going off on a tangent. But since I've allowed myself to become a part of this social media as well, I guess some of the comments were, I was taken aback right away. Like, wow, people actually take the time to jot this down on their phone or on the computer, whatever they're watching it on, and they actually hit enter. Like they actually submit these comments, and
it's disgusting.
And I'm like, what is wrong with you? That's some of the things that in my head, like, what is wrong with you? And
I think as humans, sorry to interrupt you. I think as humans, we all think whenever we scroll, even if it's a fast scroll, you think like, oh, like your first reaction. But to comment that reaction, I think that is a different breed. Love that for you guys, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you get DMs like this, but I have most of the pages, and I've gotten DMs from young ladies and whatnot, and they ask me some of the questions about things that we talked about today. And I just hope that us sharing our experiences like this in these form of it. I hope that us sharing our experiences in these style videos helps someone out there.
Yeah.
We're not saying it to be nagging, complaining, because with every relationship comes obstacles and things like that. But we're saying it to hopefully help someone out there, because our situation is very unique. Like, there's an age gap, there's a race difference, and we have a baby. But I just want you guys to know that, like, if the foundation here and here is sturdy, like, that's all you need. It's about you two at the end of the day. Yeah, the comments are going to come from family, from friends, from social media, but you have to really sit there and think, who are you going to bed with at the end of the day? Whenever you stand at the aisle, who are you saying those vows with? Who are you standing before? It's before the Lord and your partner. And that's all that matters. So you want to add anything?
As Adrian would say, clock it.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all have specific. If y'all have specific things that you guys want us to talk about, comment them below. Please don't be shy. And we hope that we inspire someone today.
Yay.
See you next time.
All right. Bye.
There's no greater love than this. No greater love. I find peace in knowing